Yeah, yeah. When the week begins and you're feeling low, just wait for Tuesday, cause it's time to go. Taco queens, they rule the scene with tacos and tokens, living the dream. Powerful women, well connected. Taco Tuesday, so respected. Crypto rising to the moon, we aim. Every Tuesday, it's the same. Taco Tuesday, the king of the week. Taco queens, hear and speak. Every bite, every song. Taco Tuesday, all day long. Taco tokens, pumping high. Crypto dreams, reach the sky. Fresh and tasty, every bite. Taco Tuesday, no fly by night.
Taco Tuesday! Happy Taco Tuesday. Yes, Taco Tuesday's here. And yeah, it's
happy Margarita Day.
Today's Margarita Day?
No, it's past Margarita Monday. We're out to Taco Tuesday.
Oh, I got
Wednesday, and then went to Thirsty Thursday, and went to Fire Firkin Friday, and went to St. Sensational Saturdays, and I'm working on Sunday.
That's wonderful. That's what. Hey, the app, it's back. It's in there. It's all good. Ready?
Baby, you ready?
Let me get over to the app. Let me get over to the map. Map.
Ray,
map.
get to the map, Ray.
Map. Like Dora Explorer, man. Map. There we go. Oh, explosions all over the world. Florida. Florida's got generals.
Not to say that somebody's living in Florida.
Yeah, Florida got some generals out there.
You know anybody in Florida?
We know some people.
I recognize that neighborhood.
Atlanta with my that's a captain though. Capo. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, look at that. You like the new graphics, stuff. Got the little update. Nice.
I like it.
Here we go. Right on, everybody. Welcome to Taco Tuesday. Checking in. That's what we're doing. If you don't know, we're checking in the Opus AI app. And these looks like these fireworks. They are GMs raining down all over the world. When you check in, you shoot GMs off. It's beautiful. Yeah.
A lot of them, right?
A lot of them. Yes. But we're going to talk about Bitcoin Maxis today. Fomo, you know what a Bitcoin Maxi is?
Yes, I've heard of it. I've heard of Max Impact team.
Max Impact. I like that. That's
heard of that. But explain to me what a Bitcoin Maximist.
That's all they're into. FOMO. Bitcoin only. You talk about any other coins, it's all the crap coins. That's what they'll say immediately. That is all garbage coins. Yes, they're all only Bitcoin. Right. You say NFTs, they'll even laugh at you harder. Straight Bitcoin. All they are. Only thing that's real is Bitcoin. Right. So we're gonna get into it. And hey, look, that's good. Everybody can have their opinions. It's okay. Because they got nice chunks of it, right? When you're in early, of course you're going to be a Bitcoin Maxi. FOMO. You probably got in early. You probably got them when you were scooping them off the floor, the receipts. Remember when you clean up?
I was in that early, Ray. If I was
a Bitcoin Maxi.
Listen to me. If I was getting them free on the floor while I was sweeping and working hard, the probability is we'd be doing the show from a different scenario, Ray.
It's true. But that's what was happening back in the day, FOMO. People. What? Here we go. Go ahead.
I gotta talk to Lou.
Lou.
I want to give Lou credit. Every time this guy talks, he drops wisdom. I'm just
he's deep thoughts by Lou.
People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening.
Look at that. Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts by Jack Haynes.
By Lou Mearns.
That's it.
Deep thoughts.
Susie QB, celebrating Taco Tuesday with the wisest of guys.
Hey, Susie Q. Thank you.
You got one, the wisest, one so much.
Yeah, you're good. Crypto Dan.
Hey, I don't know if we can do this.
I have it.
You have the one?
I have it. I'm there.
Hey, do you have the Santisi brother one he did?
No, I do not. I have the
when I tell you,
the mash.
It's off the chain.
Off the chain. And you don't have it.
Chain. I have it.
Okay.
But I have to send it to you. When I say it's incredible. I listened to it like 3 times. I'm like, what? This is like
Crypto Dan, very talented.
Listen to me. The ball was going down the middle of the plate. This guy took the cover off. The ball is in the bay.
He lost
got the guys on the canoes trying to get this ball.
Home run. Like it, Dan. Ta-ta-ta-ka, woo! Susan.
Hey, in the house.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you for joining us.
The Buffy bee.
There you go, Crypto Buffy B. Taco Tuesdays. Party time. Mona!
No, it's a pleasure.
Happy Taco Tuesday, Mona.
DK.
DK, happy Taco Tuesday. Good to see you.
DK is
Right on. I got to go over to Abstract while you're doing that. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I got you. Every time, hold on a second. Let me hit refresh at the taco in the.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was over there.
Live, right?
It's live.
I don't play it live. I just leave it with the button that says play.
Yes, no worries.
I'm just letting you know.
But we're going to get into it, FOMO. A Bitcoin Maximalists, right? This guy, you're going to like this, right? Listen to number one. This is the reason I got into all this space, right? When he gets into just like the first 10 seconds, this is the reason, FOMO, I got into this space, and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. What's up, boys? Comfy, my man.
Comfy's in the house.
Comfy, also very, very talented, FOMO. You must.
What are you talking about? Comfy's. What do you think? Comfy's.
Everybody that's been posting, very talented in many aspects.
Minor.
Yes. So let me mute myself. Take a listen, FOMO, because like I said, this is right up your alley as well.
The more you learn about money and government control of money, you realize that that is the whole game. Everything else flows from that. Every evil thing that government does is only because they control the money supply. Like, take an evil thing that government does, and I'll explain how it's because they control the money supply, you know? Like, I mean, just think about, like, okay, we fought like a catastrophic 20-year war in Afghanistan that literally killed hundreds of thousands of people, cost trillions of dollars, and thousands of our bravest young boys died, and then tens of thousands committed suicide in the wake of the war, right? Well, just like imagine if they couldn't print the money for that war. Right. Imagine if they had to tax the American people every month for the war in Afghanistan. You think that thing would have lasted 20 years?
No way.
You'd been lucky to get it through a year before the people would have demanded a result. Like, what are you doing here? I mean, just imagine trying to do the lockdowns of 2020 if they couldn't just print trillions of dollars and pass them out. That people wouldn't have taken it. They would have been like, no, we're going back to work. We're not doing this. It's only because they control the money that they can get away with tyranny. And listen, like, personally, like when I came up as a child of the Ron Paul presidential campaigns. Like, that's how I got interested in all of this stuff. And Ron Paul would always talk about the gold standard at the time. And don't get me wrong, I think a gold standard would be much, much better than what we have right now. The problem is that historically, what do nations do when they're on a gold standard and they need to fight a war? They just suspend the gold standard, you know? So the difference is that what Bitcoin brings is this decentralization, where if you were truly on a Bitcoin standard, someone in Washington, D.C. couldn't just say, we're going off the Bitcoin standard now. That's the power that Bitcoin has, that you can actually have a chance at separating money in the state. And that is the most important thing in the world to do.
And that's monumental. That's why it's such a transformative.
The guy's dropping it, right?
Oh, yeah. Bitcoin maximized in my Beast Wars transformer. That's right. Right on, Ed. Oh, there's Michelle. Good to see you. GM, Wise Guys. Happy Taco Tuesday. Right on. Thank you, Michelle. Apex, there you Yo, it's not lower today, Apex. It's up.
Yes, up only.
It's up only. It's all up only from here.
Hey, did you want to hear something?
Yes, please.
Let me hear. What do you call it when you think conspiracy? Are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. Scott, he loved Ron Paul. Me too. I'm a big Ron Paul fan too, Scott. 100%.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Donald Trump gets his billionaire friends together. Billionaires,
yeah.
And he says, I'm going to put tariffs on everybody. The stock market goes, and then he announces no tariffs. And then his Bitcoin billionaire friends just buy everything back. That's how billionaires get more billions, right?
Well, it is. It's the Depression. They were scraping up things for pennies.
I'm just pennies. Right? But maybe somebody knew what was going on. They had some, would you call it dust on the side, Ray?
Crypto, yeah. You got a little dry powder. From
you know what I'm saying? They had dry powder. You know who doesn't have dry powder? Me.
Lower may fluctuate a little, up, but we are reaching the point of true constant upwards Dips
Need
are
some
not.
food.
Oh yes, of
I
course,
need-
have to have dip. Have to have volatility, anyways. Apex, 100%,
Oh,
brother.
look at this guy. He recognized.
That be that beard is looking bald and black. That's up to look at it.
I was looking older than Ray.
I didn't want to bring anything. It looks excellent. Look
I
at you.
was looking like Grandpa FOMO, and I
Yeah.
said it's time to knock at least 23 years off my life.
It is. You do. You have to. It's good. It's a good thing. Get some months till steady up. Yeah, a few. You know, we got to. Plus, there's still things going on, everybody, and we're going to go through that. That's like I don't just bring up the news for any reason. All this news has to do with obviously monetary policy, definitely crypto. The news is absolutely.
Hey, Trump bought a Tesla today, right?
I saw a red one. Yes,
Right. How cool is that?
it is.
And then I will say this. You know when they say "buckle up, Buttercup"?
Yes.
They're not talking about a simple car, one seatbelt kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're talking about a 3-point harness that locks in the middle. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a race car that has those NASCAR with the big things coming where your helmet, it can't whiplash. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Ray?
My first ride in Germany, right? I got into a little. It was like looked like a little Chevette, right? And that was it. We were NASCAR in it, and I looked at her. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
That's right. But she's trying to save you.
But they don't mess around. They're off. They're going.
You know what I'm
right?
saying? So
I do know.
What is this Mr. Michael Saylor from Strategies, Ray?
Yes,
He's not a micro anymore. He's a macro.
Straight up strategy. Yeah. But not look, I used to think it was impossible, FOMO, to pay off our debt. We are in serious issues, right? Debt.
Right? We're what do they say? It's not sustainable, right?
It's not sustainable. But when he gets into his, we're gonna pay it off and then have a lot left over, FOMO, right? Like have some some extra. That's nice, huh?
Yeah, I like leftovers.
Floor Martinez, yes. Happy Taco Tuesday, Floor. Thank you. Going. Look, got tacos and drink ups. Appreciate it. Thank you. But take a listen. Tell me what you think, FOMO, of his. Wait till you look at the graph. I like the graph too.
How should the U.S. pursue a Bitcoin strategy? Well, Senator Lummis has given us a clear guideline with the Bitcoin Act in Nashville in July. And what the Bitcoin Act said, it said, let's acquire 1 million Bitcoin over a 5-year period in a programmatic, disciplined fashion, transparent to all. And so let's consider the consequences of this strategy. Well, first of all, last week, the president signed the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Act or order. If we hold that 200,000 Bitcoin for the next 20 years, even though you see a flat line on the screen, the flat line is worth $3 trillion. So that's the value of doing nothing. Sometimes people think that you have to do something to make money. Sometimes the absence of doing awful and stupid things is making money. Doing stuff is highly overrated if the stuff is trading or selling your Bitcoin. The Lummis bill would acquire a million Bitcoin or 1.2 million Bitcoin. If you look at the consequences of that over the time frame, it's worth $16 trillion to the nation. If you get a bit more aggressive and we go to another million, $34 trillion to the nation. In this case, there's a bit of reflexivity. If the United States starts to more aggressively stockpile Bitcoin, it's going to accelerate the growth of the network. It's going to accelerate capital flowing in the network. It's going to increase and expand the overall digital capital network. If we move to a triple max strategy, you'll end up with 4 million Bitcoin. That's worth $73 trillion to America. And of course, President Trump has laid out a guideline. We should be the superpower. If you want a superpower strategy, here's a superpower strategy. Acquire Bitcoin consistently. By the way, over what time frame? Consistently daily between now and the 0.99. 0.99 is January of the year 2035, the point at which 99% of the Bitcoin supply has been mined. The asset becomes effectively capped for all practical purposes. because the last 1% comes out over 100 years. 0.99 between now and then you've got 10 years for the digital gold rush. You should get your Bitcoin before there's no more Bitcoin for you. And you can see here, in this strategy, we acquire it consistently, and then we use surpluses from the US government to continue to save in Bitcoin. It's worth $106 trillion to the United States. And so what does that look like? Well, the Lummis plan, which is grand, is modest in some ways, and a modest strategic Bitcoin reserve plan neutralizes the national debt. Sometimes doing modest things are actually brilliant as long as you do the thing. It's like the people that bought just a little bit of Bitcoin in 2012. It was a modest investment. It made them billionaires. A modest 20 years in advance is a brilliant thing. If you're more aggressive, the triple max plan negates the national debt. The superpower plan creates a global superpower. How should
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. You're talking about $106 trillion if we do super. I think the triple is good enough, but it was like 4.2 million Bitcoin. Kind of crazy, right? But man, if that really pans out, and you're talking around in 2040, 2045, that's wild. We're in like a new status.
Well, you're talking about, shaking the change out of the tree, Ray. Where are we getting the money for this?
Right.
The amount of waste that they're finding.
Yeah.
If they just automatically spent the waste that they're finding,
sure,
they have the money.
It is. Apex says if Bitcoin hits 62K and ETH goes below 1,400, then things could get messy if everyone holds that range. Touching 1 day, 7 day, these numbers in the coming months wouldn't be crazy and impossible. That's right. Yes. And again, who knows? I mean, that's kind of, who knows like what's going on behind the scenes with any of this stuff, right? I mean, we know that there's big players and there's big things in motion. More so expected as though those are the low of the trap, in my opinion. Right on. Love it. Macro minds see and understand this take. They do. I mean, you do. That's why we've been saying like this, when people look there and just the number and what's this? And we're, oh my goodness, it's down 20%. There's no reason, man. You thought you're here for this long-term thing, right? You should never think about getting rid of your Bitcoin. Never. Ever. From Sounds of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel. This is the sound of silence. I like that. There you go, Lou.
It's a good song. It's one of my favorites.
A cool plan, but with our government leadership always changing every few years, I don't think we can do it. There's other things that we talk about in here, like when they lock it in for 20, like they can write it in. And again, that's why it's got to go to Congress, right? What he's talking about now, he just signed for the 200,000 Bitcoin. All the rest, like the Lummis plan, they just filed it, bro. So it's going through the Senate, and I think there's another guy going around through the Congress, right? So yes, anything else more than the 200,000 that we already have, absolutely, bro. But they have to sign it in, right? So that's kind of the plan. That's what's going on right now, right? And this is it. Senate, House lawmakers reintroduced Bitcoin Act legislation to accumulate 1 million. So what we have now is 200, and now they're trying to make it into a law that, Congress and all them, they're the purse strings, right, of our government. So yes, they got to go through that and get it voted on. Next 10 years, the government, as you know it today, will be dramatically shifting and change. Me too. It has to. Even too, the things that Elon is doing, right? Like our computer systems and everything that even that our government uses, they don't even talk to each other in different departments, right? So even he was making jokes that he's the IT department. He's upgrading our systems even, right? Not just looking and finding waste. They're upgrading our systems, right? Even to imagine when you start implementing AI, right? And now it's kind of, making sure the numbers always audited, always making sure that we're not wasting stuff. New era, the people's era, crypto era. I love
Well,
it.
the thing that he's talking about, if it goes through Congress, like,
Yes.
did you hear who's half the? Did you hear half the organization of the education system is getting terminated today?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So they're not going to be able to come back again and say, "Oh, we got the country,
Go ahead. No, my bad.
got the country under control. We have debt under control. Now we're going to go spend like drunken sailors again." They're not getting elected, right?
Well, no, the point is like what you said, and I was just listening to other people today. It's very cool. At least, again, the thoughts. Never, no one knows. It's all theory. But some of these federal workers that are losing their jobs, right? Well, it's also why he's doing all this tariffs and bringing jobs and technology and innovation here, right? They're going to need to be filled with smart people, right? So they're going to have regular job instead of off of the government, right?
Get off the government dime, right?
You do need to get off, especially when none of it is improving things, right? Our educational, it went down when Carter when Carter put in the Department of Education. We were like number 5 in the world, somewhere around there.
Right. Number one.
Okay, well now we're last, FOMO. Okay,
was that when Carter made this error?
Yes,
we were number 1.
Yes,
and then because nothing came out of that.
Right. But anyways, this is going through now, right? They're just getting it. I think there's 5 or 7. Come on with this thing. No thanks. No thanks. This bill has 5 Republican senators, right? Jim Justice, Tommy Tuberville. Look at that. It's a coach. Roger Marshall, Marsha Blackburn, and Bernie Moreno, right? So you got 5 sponsors already. People are going to start hopping aboard. And then then you got this. Meanwhile, Congressman Nick Beg, and I don't think I'm going to play it. I got a video after this. It's pretty long, but he's also introducing a companion bill in the House. Yeah, so it's happening, man. It's going through the process. They definitely got to go and get support for this. Yeah, it's absolutely embarrassing where the United States compares to the rest of the world in mathematics. Not that one topic is more important than the other, but it is. You're 100% Apex. Same thing with reading, bro. So reading and math, absolutely very, very, very important. And like you said, especially math, right? We all need, and that's, there's a lot of things that we don't get taught, like finance, right? What we're learning here in crypto, because we have self-custody and it's necessary to do smart things with your crypto. So yes, it is embarrassing, bro. I agree. But look, this is kind of the important thing. Start, I don't know. Are you ones that contact your senators and your congressmen and congresswomen? Start contacting them. Tell them to get behind this. These are things that directly affect you. Yeah, because it's going through, and it has to go through. At least I believe. They say when you hit a rock bottom, there's only one. It's not rock bottom yet, but don't say that, MG3. Because
MG3, when you hit rock bottom, somebody will hand you a shovel. I promise you.
Rock bottom, you're gonna feel a lot like, hey, we're not gonna be over here.
Rock bottom is not the lowest you can go. They're gonna hand you a shovel, right?
It's true. That is true, FOMO head. That is true. But I know what you're saying, MG3. All good, brother. Maybe the government will use that new Nexus blockchain supercomputer. Right on, Ed. I'm telling you, a lot of it. Now, listen, I get it. There's a lot of systems. I do understand that you can't have all full transparency in government. I hope you all realize that, right? There are some things that that need to be secretive, right? So not everything can be transparent, and I get it. But yes, that's true, Ed. It's even more embarrassing how stupid they are. It's across the board, Scott. You're right. History, you can, and like I said, anything, right? I remember when we were doing stuff. The Iraq War, Afghanistan. People couldn't even point to where those countries are. It is embarrassing. So I agree, and it's what, like I said, hopefully it's all going to change, man. I mean, we need to, we got a little kick in our butt, and that's good. That's good. Sometimes we need that. And like I said, this is that congressman, right? I was going to play it. It's 6 minutes long, so I'm not going to play it. But it is very good. If you go to Altcoin Daily, they got it on there, and it's worth listening to, right? Because again, they're starting to, obviously, looks like the congressmen men and women are starting to be Bitcoin maximalists. That's why I brought it up today, because they are. right? They're starting to be Bitcoin only, except for like I know they're doing the other basket of currencies and things like that. But you'll see. I think they're going to get pretty strong into Bitcoin. Keep the new NGAD fighter right on, Ed, and how they're funded, Ed. I mean, that's what I mean. We have black projects. We have a lot of things that we do that, I mean, we can get down the whole rabbit hole with this, like AI. How long do you think they've been using AI, everybody? Right? It's not new, right? So it is. It's there has to be not full transparency, but there is some light we can shed. On another thing, this you saw the bounce, right? So Bitcoin bounced. It's up around 83. I think it's staying around there somewhere, but it bounced, right? It bounced back off the rock bottom that MG3 was talking about. But things like this, Ukraine today agreed to the U.S. proposal for a 30-day truce, right? So they're not going to fire or shoot missiles any longer at Russia. Now it's all up to Vladimir Putin, right? It's the ball's in his court. If there can be a truce for 30 days, great things, great news, right? People and markets love stability, right? And when you have wars going on, it's very unstable. So these are, like I said, these are all good things. And, it just takes some tough work, right? And now, look, you're going to love this. And it's not him, right? But you're going to love this one. And I don't want to scroll up because it tells you. So let me let you listen to this. And it's good. And it's not him talking, like I said.
I don't sit inside of Trump's head, and I don't have any direct line of communication to folks that are constructing the theory and the policy. If I were to say, what's the most masterful plan in an optimistic way of what could be going on here, I would kind of craft it as follows. Tariffs aren't being done in isolation. They're being done along with a coordinated policy effort to reduce income taxes and another policy effort to reduce government spending. So those are three legs on a stool. Tariffs, reduced income taxes, reduced government spending. They're related to each other because if we increase tariffs, to import products is more expensive. When the industrial supply chain goes to the lowest part of production, it's going to end up offshoring when there's no tariffs. And if there are tariffs, then you start to do production here. So you're increasing both security for the US supply chain, but also increasing demand and creation of a workforce. I think that the income tax piece is critical here because in order to make the capital available to build that industry here, we need to unleash capital, and reducing of income taxes, the economic theory would be that capital will now flow into these entrepreneurial activity, these opportunities that have emerged, where suddenly it makes sense for me to make textiles, to make metals, to make materials, to make cars, to make all this stuff here in the United States that I otherwise wouldn't be making. So both the corporate and the personal income tax, by reducing it, unleashes capital that instead of going into the government, it now goes into the private sector, into building businesses. By reducing government spending, we are moving workers from the government into the private workforce. So as those new industries pop up, as those investments start to get made in building new industry onshore, where are the workers going to come from? That will unleash the workforce and it will counterbalance the inflation that we're experiencing. So there's a lot of inflation because of tariffs. And by reducing government spending, that's the offset to inflation. So those three actions, I think, are three legs of a stool, and they actually are all interrelated to one another. So that would be my grand master theory of.
And now, like I said, if I scroll up, this is what he's talking about, right? And he's just talking about three legs, right? This is what, again, theory. Just people are trying to figure out what's going on, right? Because this is massive change, everybody. I mean, you're talking about they're finding hundreds of billions of dollars in fraud, waste, and abuse, right? They're doing tariffs and things like that, trying to bring manufacturing back to the United States, starting to implement digital currencies as a reserve. There are massive things happening. And again, who would have thought if you would have said this, just like I said, say 10 years ago, they would look at you like a Looney Tune, right? Seriously. So these are massive things. And I get it why it's kind of getting people all a little shook it up. I get it, right? But this is what's going on. Happy Taco Tuesday, Steve.
I think it's also they get some shaken up because Trump's actually doing something because the past 4 years we've been all just sleeping.
Wasn't just 4 years, FOMO. I mean, they're really nothing. We've been doing status quo
for years, 12, 20, 30.
Long time.
Nobody even used to tell you about this stuff.
No.
I mean, when we looked at the Canada thing, you saw that Canada sheet that we were paying. They're charging the United States on dairy, like stupid.
200%. Right.
Like, and you say that out loud, you're like, you didn't know that. I didn't know that.
No. My Crypto Ventures, GM. But you're right, FOMO. I know. None of us knew this stuff, right? If you would have had said this 6 months ago under the Scott. Yes, I hear you, Scott.
So Scott's very bold.
He's very bold. He believes in what he believes. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that.
99.7257664% correct.
There you go. But it is. All I'm saying is we haven't been paying attention. And it's about time that we do and start trying to fix this. The debt is unsustainable. And I feel bad for our younger generation. Like I said, it's crazy, right? They have really no hope. They don't have any kind of American dream. They can't buy a house, bro. So I get it. And it needs to be fixed. Yeah. Hey, wise guys. Hope you all having a terrific Taco Tuesday. We are Night Out. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. But let me get on down the line. Thank you. And there we go. And then again, sign an executive order ending Biden era crypto debanking. So the Operation Choke Point 2.0 is officially gone. He signed it, right? So he signed it. No more where the banks can boot you, right? No more where they could debank you because you play around in crypto. There you go, man. I mean, that's awesome because that's been an issue, man. It's been very.
It'd be really cool if anybody who got debanked and they couldn't prove why they debanked you.
Yeah.
You get $18 million from the government. That would be really cool for the bank.
Whoop, whoop.
Be like, yeah, I wish I got the bank so I can get my $18 million.
18 million. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, it'll all go into Bitcoin. Bitcoin Maxi. That's right. But anyway.
Thanks, Chase.
Thanks, Chase. There you go. Thanks, Renaissance. There you go. Ed, the fact that you import more food than we produce and export is mind-boggling. We have enough food. It is crazy, Ed. I mean, yeah, we got plenty of farmers, things like that, plenty of farmland. Yes.
Well, there was a country in the UK, whatever, they were forcing them to dump the milk, right?
Yes.
To keep the price higher. They can only produce the milk for so many days, and then anything.
Don't talk about the killing of the chickens either. Okay, don't kill them.
Nothing, right?
Americans like this is really going to tick you off. We may have missed out on billions of dollars worth of crypto airdrops. Yeah, and they did the math, right? And I'm not going to click on because it's a huge report. If you go to decrypt.co, this is the website, one of the ones I usually go to. But you can click this report, and it is a very, very in-depth report. Yeah, and you're talking about, like I said, some are saying around 1 to 2 billion. Yeah, and then there's others that are reporting, like it says right here, 1.8. There you go, right to 2.6, and then there's another one that kind of did some calculations, and they were talking around. Where is it? Yeah.
But it also said due to
billion.
location issues where.
Yeah, but that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just write this next one after that. Workarounds like VPNs to get around the blocks. Absolutely.
Some do, but look, when you do and I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to tell you how to get around things. Sometimes you do those VPNs, and maybe the next time you pop in, you forgot to do it, right? And you were doing it all before. Now they know. And now they're gonna just confiscate it anyway, right? So I'm just saying it's kind of crazy. And everybody, I forgot to tell you, if you're battling Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Yeah, battle up. Yeah, that's what we're gonna battle when we get done here, and then I'll do a big job. Cause hey, appreciate everybody too. Y'all been crushing it in the Wise Guys channel, so thank you. And then the SEC to halt requiring crypto firms to register as trading systems.
Ray, you got to play the music for me, Ray.
Yeah, let me get that. Let me get it here. Let me get that going. I'm ready. Oh hell! Taco Queen on Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday! Oh hell, Taco Queen. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate you, Taco Queen. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. There you go. They've been crushing it. Look at this thing, man. It's all after me. But anyways, crazy, man. Crazy. Let me bring it back down for you, FOMO. Yo, FOMO. The beard looks great, brother.
Thanks, brother. Man. Appreciate
Look at that. It's nice. Yes. Wonder if they make green. I bet you. I know they do. Monster Fishing. Come on, buddy. I know they make blue.
Oh, we got St.
green.
Patty's Day coming. They do the green beer. Maybe we should work on that, Ray Ray.
There's Crypto Buffy B. Hello, Taco Queen. Right on.
Give me some love.
There you go. Right on. But yes. But the reason I bring this up, again, been a lot of things where we talked about, obviously, with crypto being securities, or they're a broker because they, handle the tokens. This is another great one where, again, they're halting, requiring crypto firms to register for certain things. Yeah. And this is all, and I got notes on this one because it's different. It's different. It's not just straightforward. Yes. There we go. The regulatory shift. The SEC will cease requiring cryptocurrency firms to register as trading systems. So, and this is Secretary Chief right here, Mark Ueda, I think. Yes. There it is, Mark. Why has he got that? And over here it says Mark Toshiro. What are they doing? What are they doing to me, FOMO? See?
I think it's a misprint.
All good. But yes, this is the new new SEC chief. And they're getting rid of all this. So this change marks a departure from the SEC's more stringent regulations.
GG.
GG, get him out of here. Yes, get him out of here.
GG's the kind of guy who walks in a mall and the glass is so clean that he walks right into the window, and I laugh.
And you would. I know you would. And again, we've been covering this. Many firms, right? Coinbase, Kraken, Consensus, their investigations and all that stuff have dropped. So great stuff, man. It's looking great. And this is very important. TON. The TON.
I've heard of TON.
You should have, right? Because when we are playing Mob, we can use that TON wallet from my head. Yeah.
I like it.
And that's why I'm bringing this up. Very important. Attention, TON family. January, February 2025 ecosystem report just dropped. Here's some highlights. Manuel Stotz steps in as TON Foundation's new president. TON is now exclusive blockchain for Telegram mini apps. Huh.
Very impressive.
So if you don't understand what that says, there was a lot of apps in there, everybody. And if you're not using Telegram and TON blockchain, you're not in there anymore. And I hope Mob's in there. Yeah. Mob's in there. Yeah. So very important. Seamless USDT transfers, right? Layer 0 core. And very, very good news all across the board. 100 million fund and then 1.4 billion in USDT supply. So that's strong. So there's 1.4. What?
A little bit of cash, right?
TON wallet is legit. Yes. Well, TON keeper. And yes, TON wallet is legit. 100%, Ed. You need one, bro. And we'll go over it some pretty soon, right? We're going to do some different wallets and connections and things like that. So yes, very much so, legit. Ed, you need it, buddy. If you break that down, yeah. Here we go. And then here we go. This is now we're switching in a little bit of AI news, FOMO. You're gonna like this, yeah. Well, some people aren't going to like this. I tell you this for a reason because I don't want you guys. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. Is all I'm saying. Let me mute myself. Take a listen. This is the man. Wait, hold on. He is the CEO of Anthropic. This guy right here. Yeah, Dario Amodei. So he's very very up there. Take a listen. Listen to what he's saying.
But now getting to kind of the job side of this, I do have a fair amount of concern about this. On one hand, I think comparative advantage is a very powerful tool. If I look at coding, programming, which is one area where AI is making the most progress, what we are finding is we are not far from a world. I think we'll be there in 3 to 6 months where AI is writing 90% of the code. And then in 12 months, we may be in a world where AI is writing essentially all of the code.
So 6 months, 90% of code being written will be by AI.
Well, there's some people out of work, right?
Yeah, well, and that's why I'm trying to tell you. And then here we go. And then in 12 months, nearly all code may be generated by AI. Yes?
That's pretty serious.
Pretty serious stuff, right? Next one is TG Alpha. No need to put it. Okay, my bad. All right. Okay. No need to put it on the Jumbotron. If paying attention, you're paying it. Okay, right on. I got it. Love it. Appreciate it, bro. But I mean, this and you know, we're talking about coders, developers, very high-end people, okay, in the hierarchy of building and just in salary, right? You get paid pretty well when you're a coder and you come up with these things, and architect and all this stuff like that. So AI isn't just coming for blue collar jobs, right? It will be replacing in a lot of different ways. Yes. 2 hours. Yes, bro. It's crazy. It's like I said, I got more things to talk about it with AI. I want to show people because it's very important, man. This is, and I don't think I'm going to come back to this one, but this is OpenAI. They just launched a new AI agents SDK. And this is all, and I'm just going to show you, like, this is all everybody, they're just building different things all together, right? While they're in this meeting, right? And I'll come back to it if I have time. But it's just to show you, man, that people are just going at and hacking, right? Hack night. That's what they're calling it. And just doing things. It's you have to do it. You better. This is, and I told Ed, I've been talking, messaging back and forth a little bit, Ed, just things, man, things that you need to understand, or which AI models, right? And which ones, what do they do, right? The different ones. It's kind of crazy. The grind is real, and we are already at the end of the first quarter, and oh darn, crew or not, it is kind of crazy, George. Hope some time is getting a little bit of rest, right? I know you've been crushing it and working hard, but thanks for joining us, George. Thank you. But look, so ChatGPT, let me blow this up a little bit. Yeah. ChatGPT 4.0 is OpenAI's most advanced multimodal AI. It's designed for real-time interactive AI experiences across text, voice, and vision. Right? And that's what I'm saying. You got to know the different models, everybody. That's why I'm pulling these up and showing you. ChatGPT, it's great, man. And they're always working and doing things. We just finished warm-up. We just 100% just finished warm-ups. But there's a lot of strengths that it has, right? And it processes text great, instant response time, and I'm not getting into the weeds here. A lot of a great performance in language and language comprehension, writing, and the API stuff, right? It is very reasonable price, right, for what it can do. Very crazy. STEM reasoning, little lacking. Behind DeepSeek in complex mathematical and logical tasks. So this is the Chinese Asian version. Yeah. Long form memory structure. And I see this. There's one thing that I have going on, and it's writing the descriptions for the YouTube shows, right? I have one going on. It's been going on for like 6 months, and it bogs down now, right? But just saying, that's kind of what you're talking about, the long memory. And then you got GPT 4.5. And I'm going to scroll through. I don't want to read because, like I said, we got to get close to battling. Just take a look at all the different strengths and limitations. You can pause the video. That's what I'm saying. Claude 3.7, good for coding. Yes, math and coding. And there it is. Math and coding and structured reasoning. So that's Claude Anthropic, right? Anthropic, that's the guy we were just talking about. That's the CEO of this. Yeah. And there's the strengths and limitations. Use cases, developers, research, and professional needing advanced reasoning, right? Coding. And then you got Grok, right? Advanced reasoning, mathematics, coding, and world knowledge. World knowledge. Look at that. But that's it, strengths and limitations. And here you go with some, use cases. And then you got DeepSeek, this new one that just popped up. Great with reasoning first AI model. And Chinese startup specializing reinforced learning-based training. And there's its strength and limitations. And then you got the mini. This is OpenAI. Again, ChatGPT stuff. And it's Perplexity. This is more of a search engine. If you ever, instead of using Google, Perplexity is great as a search engine because it gives you a lot of information back, right? And it gives you sources. So do the others, but I'm just saying as a search. And then Gemini 2.0. I know this is FOMO's favorite. Yeah. You're muted. But yes, it's good for advanced AI model optimized for language comprehension.
And do you know why they're on 2.0 already?
Why? Because they got off a little on the wrong foot?
Yeah, 1.0 sucked.
It does. Yes.
They deserve everything but nothing.
Sorry, Gemini. Yes. Happy Taco Tuesday, Martinez. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. And then you got Llama 3.3. And again, strengths and limitations. And then this last one, Mistral. Again, it's also good with where is it? Functions call. Okay, there it is. Text generation, multilingual support, and function calling. So they all, right? Like I told you, the craziest and the coolest thing that's going to happen is when these things start merging and talking to each other. When you start swarming these together, that's going to get bonkers, and that's what I'm excited about. And if you haven't looked at this or signed up, because you got to get approved, this is, I think, the most powerful AI right now, and it's called Manus. It's brand new, everybody. Okay, so all you got to do is you hit here, and then you have to apply for access. Okay, and don't give it some weak. I like to play and make games. Okay, don't do that. You give it a real reason of what you want to accomplish and what you're doing, right? Or you won't get a reply, right? They're not going to approve you for anything. But I'm telling you, this is, and you can go down here. It's got the graph. This is the most powerful AI right now. Okay, this is the benchmarks that it looks. This is Manus, OpenAI, and Soda, and right here, level 1, it crushes all of them. Even level 3. Down here, pretty comparable level 2, but this is the most powerful AI right now. Yeah. Let me bring this down. And it looks like you're battling over there, Fumblehead.
No, I was hanging out in the space looking at the task that we were talking about.
Oh, you're tasking it up. Look at you.
Taking a look what's going on.
All right, much love. There you go.
So
all right,
over to Taco Tuesday channel here, right here.
Taco Tuesday. Right on. Do it up. Battling. Doing our thing. It's time. What do you
You want some good music, Ray?
Yes. Hey, let's say this is a world premiere. World premiere. Crypto Dan. He redid his Monster Mash. Yeah. But it's a redo. And we can play it now because YouTube used to boot us. But let me give you a little taste. Yeah. Well, not a little taste. You can listen to it.
I was looking at my wallet late one night when my eyes beheld an awesome sight. My monster community began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
Omar, why are you in the wise guy?
Just God.
It was a blockchain smash.
Listen to the monster.
FOMO bought in a flash. A ray of light did the monster mash. From our MetaMask that holds our bees to the YouTube show where the wise guys feast. The geezers all came from their humble abodes. They needed a jolt from my electro. They did the monster mash. It was a worldwide smash.
It is.
Snipers snipe with a bash. Sir Francis two-stepped the monster mash. The judge was partying to the max. DJ Fireworks was spinning wax. The guest included Austin, NFT crazies in Apex. Chaos was rocking, really digging the sounds. And Hatzak showed up with her precious hounds. The mobbers were all about to arrive, supported by the Latin magic hive. They played the monster mash. Honey Radio was a smash. They had an IRL bash. Mama Donna played the monster mash. Out of Africa Africa, Simba's voice did ring. Seems he was happy about one more thing. Crypto's wizard and witch had a gleam in their eyes. We were all about to decentralize. It's now the Monster Mash, and it's a worldwide smash. Let's replace your cash. It's now the Monster Mash. These Buffy and Ally are part of the band, and Wellness Wednesday is the hit of the land. For you, the unbanked, you're included too, because the devs built this all for you. Then you can Monster Mash. Join our worldwide smash. You'll catch on in a flash. And Crypto Joe can Monster Mash. Mobbers good, see you on the other side. I'm out, peace.
Wow.
You like it, huh? That's good, huh?
Not good's not a good adjective, right? That was incredible.
I know. I love it.
Incredible, man. Again, out of 10, probably 3 billion plus infinity. That thing, he nailed it. I could see that on the radio, right?
I know. That's,
Wow.
that's what I'm talking about. Ready to go, Crypto Dan. And I know Crypto Dan. I used the wrong version. My bad.
You mean there's another version?
There's another version. It's all good. It's all right. I know. My bad. There you go. You'll love it. Last round. 10 seconds. Crypto Dan, lead the way. Crypto Buffy B. For Paxman. For Francis. And Ray Life. There we go. Oh look, I got GW Rich. Why aren't you? We need to make. We're not even friends. GW Rich. We're not even friends.
Are we playing it back, Ray?
Huh?
Are we playing it back, Ray?
Yeah, we're gonna run it back. One more. There we go. Great monster song, Dan. We really appreciate your talent. 100%.
1,000%. You guys were incredible. We nailed it.
We did. Lights and taco, FOMO. Now it's time to get the loot. Get the loot, Omo.
I saw the drops in the air, tapping in, I didn't care. I leveled
Happen.
up with the flare, and now
Level
I
up.
know it's going my way.
What's your rank?
Earning mob in the game, powers rising, ain't no shame. Every move's another game, and now you know it's going my way. Hilltops are growing, mob cash is flowing, big wins are showing. Where you think you're going, baby? I just tapped in, this game is crazy. Earn more power, pay and respect boosts you greatly. It's hard to stop now, we're earning daily. Power up, get the loot, don't be lazy. I just tapped in, this game is crazy.
What is back working today? What is back?
We're stacking more cash bags, going greatly.
I like it.
Yeah.
Power up, get the loot, don't be lazy. More drops always sets the next page. You took your time to engage. Every drop sets the stage. Now it's going our way. Tapping jobs, battle strong. Earning mob all day long. With big drops coming on. Now it's going our way. Tap is holding, more cash is flowing. Big wins are showing where you think you're going, baby. I just tapped in. this
Oh.
game is crazy. Earn more power, pay and respect.
Last round.
It's hard to stop, now we're earning daily. Power up, get the loot, don't be lazy. I just tapped in, this game is crazy. Earn more power, pay and
Trying to catch
respect
Red
boosts you
XP, man.
greatly. We're stacking more cash bags, growing greatly. Power up, get
Am
the
I gonna
loot,
be able to get
don't
Red
be
XP?
lazy. Before you came into my game, I needed this bad.
Oh.
I needed this bad. I needed it so, so bad. Before you came into my game, I needed this bad. And you should know that.
30
I needed
seconds.
it so, so bad. It's hard to stop now, we're earning daily.
Uh-oh. Can I hold off Red XP? We're right there. Neck and neck. Neck and neck. Oh, Red XP! Come on, man. Battle. The battle, Red XP. Oh! Oh, did I hold him off? Oh! Close. All right, while you're doing that, you can read it off. I'll get the...
We're going right over to the mob.
Going up to Web3 Wise Guys.
And that's right. With 3 wise guys, thank you.
All right.
I know what I wanted to say.
I know. All right. Taco Tuesday. Here we go. Oh, we battle up. We got a $500,000 for him. Right on. Let me get it. Let's see. Look at y'all crushing it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got it. Yes. Y'all are awesome. Okay, here we go. Let me get it. And we'll be back. Let me get the work music going. That's some work music.
Tried to hack X yesterday. Who was hacking X?
I don't know who exactly, but they really caused some disruption, man.
Elon said it was a team in Ukraine.
Ukraine?
Yeah. Wasn't happy.
I'm sure he wasn't. They've been burning up his cars too. All right, big job, big job. There we go, new job, big job. All right.
I'm afraid time has come for you to get a job.
You're afraid of what?
I'm afraid it's time for me to get a job.
Oh yes, Al Bundy, the great Al Bundy.
Best shoe salesman in the world.
It is. The best sushi. All right, we'll go on. Oh yeah, ready? Good job. Bam. Good job. Go to work. Thanks for watching. Right on. See what you get? You get a bolt. You get a bolt just for watching. Thanks. Get your job. All right. Look at, oh, we're close already. Woo. All right. Let's see. Look at you. Like the cat. Crypto Buffy did. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a commercial. You always get the good commercial, man. Happy Taco Tuesday. Right.
He just cut the thing.
He is Red XP, man. This guy. He's on it, man.
He's on fire.
That guy.
He makes me feel like I'm in kindergarten.
Everybody better follow Red XP. My man is on it.
This guy just ridiculous.
Triple nut, yes, triple nuts. That's what they call it. And if they do the triple plan, you know, this country is going to be different in like 20, 30 years. It is wild, man.
You might by that time have a flying car or a flying yacht.
We got flying cars now, Fomohead. We're here.
Hey, look at this guy right here, Ray.
That's nice. That's my man.
Nice.
That's nice. Hey, you need to just tell them to put the O in it. Noise. That's noise.
Yeah. Nice. That's just crazy, Ray.
That's it. We're close. We're there. Almost. Everybody. All right.
Ray, thanks for a great show today.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, like I said, everybody is a lot of information, man. I mean, a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, and it's hard to keep up, man. This is everything's moving at light speed. Kind of crazy.
It's like working on jets in a really hot day.
It's like working on jets while they're flying. Yeah, in a really hot day. I know. That's crazy. Let me. Oh, look, we're green. We're green, Fumble.
One more, brother. One more.
One more. Great job, everybody. Get you some bolts. Oh yeah. Been good. Been good. It's going to be a bumpy ride, though, FOMO, you know?
You know, Ray, it's like sitting on a chair when somebody puts a tack.
Yeah.
It's only a little tack, but it hurts, right?
It does. I agree, it does, FOMO. Sometimes you just don't know.
And you know, it just look into the future, Ray. Set your horizons. Be brave and accomplish something.
Be brave. I like that. Just that. Be brave, FOMO.
You know, we're going where no man has gone before.
Yeah. It is the Enterprise. Welcome to the Starship Enterprise. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So just relax, right?
Boldly going where no man or woman has gone before.
It's not like we're going to 7-Eleven and getting a Slurpee. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's not.
You know, if your breakfast of champions is a 7-Eleven Slurpee and a Twinkie, you're not in this space.
And some of these people are embedded like ticks. They're like ticks. They're in there somehow. Wow. Well, I'm just saying they're not.
I didn't know how you work ticks in the conversation, but I'm freaking impressed.
You are like a tick.
You're
a pet fan.
Right. You're incredible.
You're incredible. There it is. Look at us.
It's people like you who make the show great.
Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Dude,
as Conti always says, thanks, Ray.
Thank you, FOMO head. Yes, thank you all. Get you go. Hey, rank up, level up, and you got to know your rank, man. It's important. Everybody. Know what you're doing here. Here we go. All right. Look at us. We battled. We got bolts.
I'm going to go into my. I'm going to boost Treasury right now.
Yeah, man. Because you get a bolt. You get 50,000 mob, man. 50,000 mob, FOMO.
I'm going to do another one too, Ray.
Are you?
Yeah, because I had 200,000 right there. Go back to
Airdrop USA. I like the sound of that. Did you see it?
Ray, you want to see it rain, Ray?
I want to see it rain. Yes, let me see it. Bring it. Oh, look, bring the rain. It's all right. Oh, hey, did you see the bolts one yet? Have you seen the bolts one?
What do you mean the bolts one?
When you get the bolts, you see the one down there trading the bolts. It doesn't rain coins, FOMO.
It rains bolts.
It rains bolts. That's what I'm talking about. Get you some. It's crazy. Best game in the world, man. Good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Look, wait. What is your rank? Waiting equals demise. I love it, man. I love it. Good stuff. You the man, Apex. That's funny. There you go, man. Clean. Oh, raining. Look at you making it rain, FOMO.
Look at this. I only have one more practice session to do, right?
10 battle. Yes, when you see, you got to watch. It's pretty cool, man.
I got to do one more battle too.
One more battle, and then look, 10 boosts completed. Yeah. And look at. You're gonna get that's a nice little haul you got there.
Yeah, look at this, brother.
There you go. I love it.
I'm working it, Ray.
You're working it, man. And make sure everybody share it out. Share it out. Get it in your socials and things like that. Yeah. And lock in, 100%. Lock in, bro. Right on. Everybody, I thank you and I appreciate you. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah. Great Taco Tuesday. Get into the Taco channel. Battle up. It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Queen been crushing it today, doing jobs, battling all day. So make it rain. Make it rain over there with some tacos.
Love it, brother.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you.
I will absolutely see you on Wellness Wednesday tomorrow morning and the Geezers.
There you go. Love it. See you then. Wellness Wednesday. See y'all. Thanks for joining us. Happy Taco Tuesday.
I'm out of here.
Oh.
Chilling with the crew, kryptonite like a dreadlock. Tokens on the rise, watch them flip like a hot walk. Midnight's here, time for Taco Tuesday clock. Taco Queens lead, making moves like a crop top. Oh, 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 it's Taco. Oh, 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 oh. Crypto confessions, tacos are obsession. Skating through the blockchain, digital profession. Life is just a mix, known for regression. Crypto with the grain, that's our secret weapon. From the daily grind, we break the chains. Taco Tuesdays here, feel the gains. Crypto dreams, blockchain reigns. Taco Queen still in my bags with the crane. Oh, 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 it's